Alright, so where are we today? Well, luckily enough, on this particular radio, which I don't know if you've seen or not, yeah, the icon. Let me turn this a little bit more. There you go. The speaker is on top. Because I was thinking about that, and I didn't want to come out here last night. I'm saying, I put that radio out there, but I don't remember. If the speaker's on the bottom, I can't have it there. So the speaker has to be on the top. Otherwise, I'm going to have to buy another external speaker. And I don't want to load this thing up with all kinds of crap if I don't have to. I got enough crap on it already. So the speaker is on the top, so I can just leave that right there with a piece of Velcro. And I'm going to have to bolt it down because it fits pretty snug. So that's going to take care of that. Now what I need to do is I got to find a screw that's twice the length of this with that thread so I can screw it into this speaker. So let me go do that and I'll be right back. Okay, found the screw, same thread, put some Loctite on it, and I put a little notch so it'll stop because I want to be able to tighten up the other speaker on there, wherever the hell I put the other speaker. Oh, there it is. And I put some Loctite on that side so it'll kind of hold. So that notch though is going to keep it from wanting to go in any further on the other side. Now I could have waited for the Loctite to hold. I'm using red Loctite. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but that's what I'm using. And meanwhile I'm screwing these two together, as you can see. I'm going to try to get them snug. There we go. Now I'm going to go cut these two ends off right here. I'll be right back. Alright, so I cut them off. I just gotta sand that down real quick. Hold on a minute, I gotta turn on the bench grinder for a second. Which is right here. I keep forgetting, I gotta move the switch on that bench grinder. What I have is a, the strip, and it's behind. So I have to reach over in order to turn the power on for the bench grinder. Bench grinder has its own switch too, so. But when I turn the main switch off, the bench grinder still wants to turn. So when I'm reaching over, I have to wait until it stops completely, or I have to wait or worry about this getting caught on the bench grinder side or the brass brush side. Whichever it is, I still have to worry about it. So, alright, so those are going to be there like that. These are going to go in here like so. And I can see that I can take off a little bit more. I can probably take off, probably another 1/4 inch. So, let me see, what side do I want to take it off of? I'll take it off of this side. Alright, so that takes care of that. Now, what do I need here? I need my little hammer, wherever the hell that I have over there. Come on, fudging. Now, this is ridiculous. Oh, here, right here. Told you, I use this table saw for everything. There. Yeah, much better. Much betterer. Now, those are going to go there. That means these have to come here. So let's see here. Right about there for that one. Okay, so that's good there. If I can find a screw, I don't want that screw. Let's try the screw. And I'll put it here. Yeah, the other day I was talking about the drills. I kept saying Black & Decker but I actually meant DeWalt. But if I remember right, DeWalt was a part of Black & Decker anyway, so especially with the old timers that I'm talking to on the radio, you guys know what I'm talking about when I say DeWalt or Black & Decker. Now there is still Black & Decker out there, so I'm not going to say that there isn't. But at that point, okay, so that one goes there. This one can go about there. Okay. So anyhow, get some of this out of the way. That should take care of that. Enough. Yeah, if I only had a brain. Okay. Now before I go any further, I want to see if these are going to fit the way I want them to fit. Hold on guys, I don't mean to show you my back. I'm trying to find the bag, but there it is, that I opened. You get an idea if these are going to be okay, or do I have to make any adjustments? I'll let you see in a minute. Alright, here we go. Perfect! Alright. Now, do you notice something here that I didn't do? Now I'm thinking, do I even want to bother? I, as you can see, forgot to put the carpet down. Now it would be easy to start sliding it in and cutting around it and making the folds, so that wouldn't be too bad, but we'll see what happens. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. I want to, now that I got all this done, I want to take those speakers back out of there and tighten those brackets down on both. So, but meanwhile, back at the ranch, yeah, I've been fooling around with Ancestry. I don't know if I told you or not. I started going back and I found a captain, well actually two captains in the family, which is my 8-time grandfather. Now, why do I really care? Yeah, okay. Well, it's kind of nice to know, but on the other side of the coin is to know what they actually went through to help make this country what it is. Because if they didn't follow the steps that they followed and fought the wars that they fought, we wouldn't be here as we know it, or maybe not here at all. I mean, so there's a lot involved. So for that reason alone, I kind of appreciate looking into the history. So, and I just found that my 8-time grandfather was in the French and Indian War. And he's also in the, I may have said it already, in the Connecticut Historical Society's records. Now, his father, I just found, was also a captain. So apparently it ran in the family. So I got to find out a little bit more about his father now. See, the thing is, when you start going back just so far, you start losing track, because the records sometimes just aren't there. The only time you're going to find the records that I've been finding is because it's military. Now he was in the 1st Regiment. Was the 1st Regiment, the 11th Company? I don't remember now. But he was in the 1st Regiment, I think it was. You know what? I think I'm going to put the speakers down the other side. I don't want to cramp up my side of this in case I need it for something. To put a pad or something like that down. And then I found one of them, well actually 2 of them, but one of them had 39 kids. And I'm trying to figure out how the hell